Cycles refer to moving abiotic substances through biotic and abiotic parts of the environment. Abiotic parts are non-living parts of an ecosystem, and biotic are living components of an ecosystem. Some examples of abiotic substances are water, carbon, and nitrogen. And all of these are in fixed amounts on Earth, which means that they can't make more, so it has to be recycled. The first of these is the water cycle. And there are four main parts to that water cycle. Condensation is when you go from water vapor to a liquid water. Evaporation is going from liquid water to water vapor, so water evaporates out of a pond into the atmosphere. Precipitation is after that evaporation occurs, it's going to fall back down to the surface, and transpiration is the loss of water through leaves. So those stomates open up on the leaves and water will be lost. The second of these cycles is the carbon cycle, which refers specifically to carbon dioxide. We need decomposers in order to cycle carbon. There's only one natural process that will remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and that's the process of photosynthesis. But there are many processes that add CO2 to the atmosphere. So cellular respiration, decomposition or breaking down of organic matter. Volcanoes will erupt and they'll produce carbon dioxide. The burning of fossil fuels like coal, and deforestation, which will be removing a large amount of trees, which means they can't do photosynthesis, which means carbon dioxide is left in the atmosphere. And the third of these cycles is the nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen is the most abundant gas in the atmosphere, so it's important that we can get it out of the atmosphere into a form that animals and plants can use. And in order to do that, we need what are called nitrogen-fixing bacteria, which are bacteria that can convert atmospheric nitrogen into ammonia. And that ammonia can then be used by the plants to grow and reproduce. And then animals will actually eat those plants because they're heterotrophs and they have to consume food, and they will use that nitrogen from the plants to make amino acids. And then after we digest food and excrete that waste, that nitrogen is then released back into the environment.